Hello, and welcome back to our Baldur's Gate 3 Let's Play. This is Taki. If you're just joining us, we're currently in Kazaldor's mansion, palace, whatever the hell it is here in Baldur's Gate. And we are about to go into the final stage of the dungeon. I think it lets me jump out of here. No, it doesn't. Okay. Alright, so yeah, we are about to go throw down with Kazaldor. This is the final stage of the dungeon here, coming down to his, well, dungeon.
Elevator. There are some scuffs to show its age, signs of things dragged onto it over the years, but it seems to be in good working order.
What in the hells? I never knew this was here. This was always Cazador's private quarters. Only he ever came in here. Well, him and the unfortunate souls we brought to feed him.
And of course, once again, if you like what you see, give us a like. If you want to see more content like this, give us a subscribe. It doesn't just let YouTube know that you like what or tell YouTube to let you know when I post new stuff. It also lets YouTube know this is the kind of stuff you're interested in, and they'll recommend more of this to you in the future. Now, there is, we've got a waypoint down here, which is good.
What in the hells? I never knew any of this was here.
Now, that is the crypt we tried going in before and got stuck in. Apparently, I did some checking, and yeah, it's a biatch, and you may wind up stuck down there, unable to come back. So, we're not going to go down that way. You can get into it from the sewers, apparently. So after we're done dealing with Cazador, we are going to come back through the sewers because this is one of the entrances to here. We just run through a wall. Yes, we did. Okay. Nothing here. We've got an ancient sigil. And we can't fast travel from here right now because we're like kind of stuck. So once we have beaten the snot out of Kazaldor, we will be coming back, and we will attempt to kick the snot out of the rest of this little dungeon. Now this is the dead that opens up above that booby trap down there. I'm going to come across, open this one, and see what we get. So we got a whole bunch of sealed crypts. Okay. And now is the point at which so this one will apparently open just by using the ring.
Like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no keyhole, but does have an indentation for a signet ring. slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
That's a friendly-looking shadow. Breathe deep and move.
Oh, it's Cazador's journal. Ooh, here's a little PO that buddy Asterion managed to get away from him. Who's Veluth?
On the pillow rests a skull with a scroll clamped in its bony jaws. The skull's empty eye sockets flare with an eldritch gleam. You feel invited somehow to witness the skull's memories. It seems urgent. This skull is all that remains of the vampire Velioth. He turned Cazador, gave him the gift, and then taught him the rules of vampiric existence.
Okay. It's a DC 15. I'm going to add guidance. And sure, if we're going to do wisdom checks, we'll do that.
Velioth's first lesson is always to dominate. Allow none to be your equal. Velioth recalls when Cazador reached out to a former friend. His punishment was to watch as Velioth drained his friend dry.
Well,
Velioth's second
just made that
lesson is
one.
that power comes from solitude. To share with others is to be weak, and to be weak is to fail and die. Velioth recalls when Cazador rebelled against him. Cazador suffered 11 years of impalement because he failed.
There we go. Good.
Velioth's third lesson is to act not in haste. A near immortal has time to plan, time to act only when others will pay the price of action. Velioth recalls Cazador, his lessons learned, killing him in the rite of perfect slaughter. How they both laughed. Velioth recalls Cazador boiling the flesh from his skull, and then, to mock him, clamping his schooling scroll in Velioth's jaws. The skull's eyes flash a final time, and its jaws sag open. The scroll with all of Cazador's rituals is yours. Velioth is no more.
Even his precious rules. He recorded thousands of names. Were they his victims or something else entirely?
Another one of Cazador's journals.
Guilds, nobles, politicians. If he controlled even a fraction of these, the city could be his, and no one would ever know.
Nothing there of importance. Grab the booze. There's no option to read it. Oh yeah, I just looked in that. Okay. And then we have a chest. Ooh. With some blingity bling in it.
Just like the door to the ballroom upstairs, this door features no
Okay, so the
keyhole.
ring opens everything.
It does
Okay.
have an indentation for a signet ring. The ring slots perfectly into place, and the door opens, assailing you with pungent, musty air.
Okay. Okay.
Try to hold on, all right? My father will come soon. Hey! Hey, you! Come closer.
Oh, God. It can't be.
It is you. I knew it. I'll kill you. Once I get out of here, I'll kill you! Camp. Monster hunters. The Gur camp. Oh, gods! My parents' camp. Chessa, focus. Resist the beast inside you. You promised. It's your fault. You did this to us. Didn't he tell you? He's the one that kidnapped us. He's the reason we're spawns. I'll kill you!
Yes. Now that you,
Wow.
I may have done that. Don't look at me like that. Cazador's orders. Quite the deviation from my usual routine, of course. Capture, not lure. I didn't bring them in with sweet rolls or anything. I really forgot about them. Felt nothing the moment I handed them over to him. Oh.
Parents? You've seen my parents? I don't think I'll ever be able to go home. Not like this. You should go. Leave us here. We shouldn't be out there. We'd hurt our families.
Behind the exhaustion, starvation, and fear, recognition stirs in her eyes, and with it, hope.
You really mean it? Cazador's got this stuff. It controls the doors. If you get it, you can set everyone free. If you get it, somehow. Good luck. If you fail, well, I suppose we'll be seeing you again. In here.
Well.
When that tall freak comes back.
I get his legs, you get his arms, and Cass goes for the eyes. Yeah. We'll be out of here.
More kids.
Approaching the cells, you're met with hollow-eyed faces. There's an almost physical stink of decay and neglect.
Ugh, disgusting. Cazador never fed on wretches like this. How did they get here? What is Cazador doing with them? My brethren spoke nothing of this.
You. I know you. You're the one from the tavern. You smiled and joked and got me drunk.
No. You're dead.
You called me so many sweet things. My name sounded like a lyric on your tongue.
Sebastian.
You remember me.
You were handsome. Shy. You'd never been kissed.
You taught me how. And then you destroyed me.
So he's a ghoul.
Beneath the dirt and blood, you notice that every prisoner has a rune carved into their flesh.
So Cazador marked them too. Bound us all to his ritual. Gods. I know so many of these faces. They're my conquests. I pursued them, seduced them, and brought them to Cazador. He told us he was feeding on them, but he turned them to spawn. He turned every last one, so we'd have souls for this cursed ritual.
How long?
What?
How long have I been down here?
170 years. You were one of my first.
My family. My friends. They're gone. You took them from me. You took everything from me.
Ooh, just shy. Let's try that again. This time we will add a guidance. And roll a nat 20.
Free. We'll never be free while that monster lives.
That's why we're here. To destroy Cazador.
You can't. It's not possible. And then? What happens to us? I don't know.
Trust me when I say I know the feeling, but you can resist the urge.
Whatever you do, just do it quickly. I can't go on waiting.
We'll be back. You have my word. Gods above. He kept Sebastian. The children I can understand leverage against their parents, but Sebastian, I feel ill. All the fools and villains who ever fell for my ploys, they're here. There's only one reason they'd all still be here. He must need them for the ritual. Each of the seven, we must have brought in 1,000 over the decades. They're all lambs for his slaughter. And if I was to take his place, they'd all die by my hand. Everyone, whoever trusted me enough to let down their guard, innocents, idiots, and the unlucky. It doesn't matter. I will need to sacrifice them all if I want to perform the ritual. the point? They're as good as dead. I thought they were dead.
We get to redeem one monster, apparently, or a chance to.
They will cause incredible carnage. They will be ravenous. They must die. Better they serve a purpose. They're in a state far beyond anything that ever happened to me. Decades of hatred will have piled up inside of them. I can't even begin to imagine. We must find Cazador. This must end.
And once we're free, we'll make those monsters pay.
On my way.
Okay, so we're going to do a quick save. Am I the only one that still has Longstrider active? Oh my god, I am. Okay,
Softer than a whisper.
yeah, that doesn't use a single spell slot to do that. Haha. Oh, the freaking cages everywhere.
And once we're free, we'll make those monsters pay.
Have to keep going. Let's get
Carefully now.
I have worked too long on this ritual to have that brat spoil it. Can you smell it? Blood, fear. The colonel, no. No, the slaughter is
Really? Now?
That's far enough back.
Does this count as adventuring?
Okay, here we go.
I never should have spoiled the chariots. Master will ascend. Master will rule.
These boots have seen everything. Don't mind if I do.
Astarion will return to me. Our family will be whole again.
Mm, Now, her weapon. From the glowing light in the 16. Oh, it's just a regular glowing light. Okay. Hold on. What is a sacred defense? Against effects that turn undead. Okay. That's all it is. Okay.
Cry about it.
Okay, now I already got a sneaky sneak attack in.
and away I go.
Okay, oh, he can't be moved.
One day, I'll catch a break.
So he can't be moved, but he's on like half dead. Okay.
No time to waste.
I'm moving him up. That's right, this is like sunlight. Haha. You're bleeding. Want repelling blast off. No, put it on. I can yeet at least one of these werewolves off the edge. No. Take that off.
Have to keep going.
Then we get a million bats. No, that's not even. That's a waste of that. Where's my ghoul summon? It is, oh, right there. I missed. Well, that's not even worth it. That's an overkill on the poor back. Sure, let's let him burn it. Boom! I've already got shield up. Don't I? Okay, well, let's pop another shield then. Bosh! Then I had just a regular antidote. Well, that doesn't do anything. Okay. Well, if I can't cast any actual spells, or use any actions, we'll go... Wait, does she have turn undead? Oh, that's an action. Damn it. Okay. So we can't use turn undead, we can't use her supernova power. Keep her from getting hit, we are going to use sanctuary. And then move her back to here, so she's out of it. Nauseous, yeah, okay. Sacred Defiance Aura, what does that do? Oh, just gives them advantage against turn undead, okay. A bat hit me critically, wow. I hit him, how did he... Oh, you knocked her out? You! Oh! That was an owie.
Coming through.
Okay, now we start the Blitzkrieg Bop. And we start eliminating freaking bats.
On I go.
Also gives everybody Blade Ward plus resistance. Oh, hiding failed. Well, that was a failed attempt. Okay.
Smell blood.
You can take him out if I action surge. Oh, I used second wind, not action surge. There's action surge.
Easy.
Wait, why didn't I get to do anything? Paralyzed? The heck paralyzed me? I'm getting raped. So long, Wolf Boy.
On the move.
All I need to do... Oh, I just pinpoint targets that. Never mind that. Okay. Um...
Take your time.
Okay, it's Asterian's turn. Oh, I can't use actions. I can only use bonus actions.
Eat it.
Alright. We're slowly making our way through this. We are still on Karlak. I have nothing else she can do. Right? Okay. Oh, I'm no longer paralyzed. Good. I don't have that noxious thing going on me. He should be dead next round anyways. Oh, might as well. Dawn!
Let's get this over with.
That werewolf's gone. Hit him with one. A critical miss on the freaking bat. Are you kidding me? Well, now I'm noxious and can't do anything. And now she's nauseous.
Let's do it.
There, that takes care of that bat.
Fuck yes. Poor fucker.
What have you done?
Not letting you do the ceremony. That's what we're doing.
These boots have seen everything.
Where did all these other bats come from? Holy shite. Like, seriously, where do all the bats keep coming from? Bats are gone. Good.
Got to move.
Does she have a misty step or something I can use to throw her over there? She does not. No misty steps. Okay. Oh, I can't even cast it over there.
forward.
Well, you clearly want to say something. I don't know. I thought they were dead for so long. I could feel guilty, happy in the knowledge there was nothing I could have done differently. I could never have saved them. But now there's a choice to make. And what am I owed? What about the injustices I've suffered? Am I not entitled to anything? All that matters now is killing Cazador. I've earned that, if nothing else. We can deal with the prisoners when the time is right. After all, they're not going anywhere.
Um,
No healing sleep for you. Wake up!
Get your hands off me, worm!
I'm not the one in the dirt. One last thrust, and I'll be free of you. I'll never have to fear you again.
ooh, yeah.
What will you be without me? A shade? A specter in the shadow? Devoid of all purpose? The Spawn will never be free! He is my creation, now and for eternity!
You might have made me what I am, but I can be so much more than what you created me to be. But I am grateful for one thing. You showed me how to really savor moments like this.
Oh! Brutality warning! Holy crap! That's it, Astern. Get it out. Get it out, dude. Better out than in. Get that rage out of you, man. That's not healthy. Wow.
Is it over? Is he?
Yes. He's gone.
What does that mean for us? business is it of yours?
It will become everyone's business if you try to feast on half the city. This is just a friendly warning. Your choices are simple, really. You can hide here, living in the shadows like parasites. Or you could be more than what he made us to be. You can choose differently, of course. But the consequences are on your head.
And what does it mean for them?
Now, that's a better question. 7,000 spawn, from ancient conquests to stolen children.
Cazador's staff controlled everything during the ritual. If it controls the cells too, you could decide their fate.
You release them. They deserve the same chance.
Just like you. They deserve freedom too.
The poor wretches in the cells are innocent. They didn't have to suffer just because I lured them here.
A funky looking staff. I like that. Now, I did mess up a bit here, and we missed some a dialogue option and a role here. Had I not killed one of the suspended ones there, then when we opened Cazador's coffin,
No, we can't.
Just try to keep them out of trouble.
there would have been the option to put Cazador in one of the positions and Asterion take Cazador's place.
I think we're done here. Let's go.
But it requires a whole lot of rolls doing that. Yeah, there we go. We got inspiration galore. And experience galore, if that actually mattered to us right now.
That's it. He's gone. After all these years, these centuries. It's really over. I'm glad you think so, because I'm not so sure. I just feel numb. What I've lost. What I've gained. It's all so much. And God, all those spawn. Free in the Underdark. I need some time, I think. Just to let it all sink in. Let's just go. This place reeks of death, and I want to feel alive again.
Well, we're going to take that.
Let's have a look.
Chatterteeth might have something. We just got a regular quarterstaff. That's not even worth bothering to pick up. What's Cazador have on himself? He has Rhapsody, a light finesse dagger, +1 bonus to attack rolls, damage and spell save DC for every foe you slay up to a maximum of 3. Wow, that's a very nice dagger. And the family ring. Okay, we'll take all of that. No, we don't need these guys anymore. Do I have a dismiss? I do. Apparently it doesn't work.
No time to rest?
Alrighty. Now, I wonder, what is up the side of these? Nothing, apparently.
No traps, please.
What is he doing with the invasion plans? Oh, it's a list of all the vampires. Nothing up here, nope. Okay. Okay, so there is, like, nothing on these side things. There aren't even doors we can open.
Let's move. Moving in.
I don't know why Basket kind of noped out and didn't do anything there, but... Oh, I have a ghoul up here? What?
Better not be cursed.
Oh, there's the warriors.
You killed one vampire, but released 7,000 of his spawn. Have you lost all sense?
They were innocents. To kill them would have been an even greater crime. But if you do decide to go hunting them, know they include your children.
They... They survived?
Well, that depends on how you define survived, really. But they are free. They're making their way into the Underdark as we speak.
This is difficult news. We will need to decide what it means. Thank you for what you have done. Slaying Cazador was a great justice. As for the rest, well, time will tell.
One thing we're gonna do, we're gonna burn that last short rest. Kinda needed a bit of a rest there after everything that happened.
I pray the spawn will stay in the Underdark. We will show no mercy if they return here.
If you think those spawn will stay in the Underdark, you're a fool. We'll see them soon, mark my words.
You could have killed them all. You could have ended Tsar's legacy today.
I will find my little ones. Wherever they are hiding. We will see what can be done.
I don't know what to think. I wanted to see our children again, but not like this. Never like this.
But they live, and they have a chance to redeem.
Thousands of vampires spawn on the run. Our own children among them. I only pray something of their innocence remains.
You let thousands of vampires spawn go free. How many will die because you could not do what needed to be done?
Anyone capable of killing a vampire as powerful as Cazador has my respect. But you are not a true hunter. Sparing the spawns was an error. Releasing them was an act of madness.
Okay, so now
That's curious. No one stopped me yet.
Avoid
that trap.
There are traps about.
there we go. And that's the sword that was hidden down here. That would have been handy against them. Radiant damage. Advantage against undead. Listen, nobody's running around randomly falling into things.
What's in here?
Where does that put us? In the sewers, okay. Look at this. Random girl in the sewers. Yeah.
Ah, a friendly face at last. Are you going to the party as well? I don't know if I should say. It's very exclusive. Oh, go on then, I'll tell you. It's an underground party at a place called the Palace. My date's supposed to meet me here, but there's no sign of him. You haven't seen him, have you? Pale, skinny, extremely piercing eyes. Looks a bit like your friend here.
Oh dear. I assure you, it's not.
It's funny. He was ever so keen for me to come. He didn't seem the type to cancel. Only that it was him and a few of his closest friends. Said he couldn't wait to introduce me to them. How often does a man say that to a girl he's only met once? He was so enthusiastic. I don't understand why he hasn't shown up. A vampire? No, he wasn't. Was he? But then, why am I still here? He could have had me by the neck any time he liked.
Mother, may I? I'm positively starved.
You think something's happened to him?
You have no idea.
You know what? I might give this party a miss. Plenty more fish in the Chionthar, as they say. If you see him, don't tell him I was here. Just tell him I wasn't ready to be in a relationship. I'm sure he'll understand.
Really? The most complicated way to come over there, that's what you chose. And that's Voss there. Okay, so from here, I'm gonna warp back to Cazador's dungeon. And we're gonna go back up and explore everything up top.
Is ready to carry you back up to the palace.
Let's get out of here. I've had more than my fill of this place.
Yep, we're going out. Time to leave. It's some sort of vault key, but I don't recall passing any vaults.
What now?
This is only a +1. Send it back to you.
Let's get going. Don't waste a step.
You know what? We're gonna go downstairs, see if there's spawn left. Oh, they all just dropped dead, okay. And looted in.
What's hiding
I never did kill her, so why is she lying here dead? Okay, so we have Come on. Let me click the bloody door. Now I may have to fight some spawns on the way down here. Oh, the rat's dead. All of the rats are dead.
I'll take that.
Now I know I'm carrying a bunch of those, so I'm going to drop that. Apparently not as much booze as I thought I was carrying. There we go.
Seems like a good moment to talk.
I was just thinking of someone I miss terribly who looks a lot like you. But you're not them, so move along.
Wow. I don't know if that's a diss or what. Oh, look, and we have a merchant right here that we can sell all this stuff to we just collected.
Easier to don some armor than
Let's see what you got.
swing a sword. If you can manage the extra weight, that is.
Oh, that's the staff that he had. Okay. Ooh, wow.
Come on, let's go.
Keep a blade close.
Wits and blades always sharp.
Truth be told, I wear chainmail to bed these days.
Alrighty, so to wrap this up, we are going to go back to camp for a long rest because boy do we need it. But we will also go have our conversation with Asterion about what happened.
That's strange. I'm free from him. Forever. Invigorating. Terrifying. All of the above. I'm still trying to understand it, really. I came so close to losing everything back there. To losing myself. Back at the ritual, all I could see was the power on offer and the safety it promised. I was so blinded by it. Just as Cazador was. But you saw something in me. Someone else I could be. Someone who could break the cycle of power and terror that started centuries ago. You saved me back there. I may not have appreciated it at the time, but I do now. Thank you. You did more than that. You believed in me. Believed I was enough. Just the way I am. When I look at my future, anything and everything feels possible now. You saved me from myself. And let me walk a new path where I can be free. Truly, honestly free. This is a gift, you know. Thank you. I won't forget it.
Okay, so just to recap, basically what happened back there when we took out the one spawn that was part of the ritual, it basically forced them to auto-succeed on the roll for Asterion not to do the wrong thing and decide to take Cazador's place in the ritual and ascend and become some sort of empiric demigod creature thingy. Okay? So if you're playing through on heroic mode, that wonderful new heroic mode where you can't redo from saves to try and succeed on a roll, this is what you want to do: is to kill that spawn. He automatically makes that save, and it becomes a lot easier to do the right thing. If you're playing evil, then you want to keep them alive and let Asterion take over, because then you gain him and the vampire spawn as a huge ally for later. Let's see what everybody else has to say about it.
I won't dwell on the matter. I know that's not a sentiment you're accustomed to reveling in, but rest assured, your actions have spoken for themselves.
Oh yeah, I forgot. I want to kick Asterion out of the party.
Darling, I'm hurt. I thought we had something special.
Just stay here.
Guess I'll spend... It sounds awful.
We'll talk with Karlak, who's still embiggened.
What's on your mind?
But not in the conversation. Oh. No, she got nothing to say about what's happening. Okay. No, eventually we are going to have to do Jaheira's. But the next one we're going to do is Lae'zel's quest.
I was certain we would walk out of that temple alive. We faced Baldur once before, and I was not ready to count on luck a second time. But luck had no part in it. Just you. And now it is Gortash's turn. We'll need his stone to finish this, however you plan to acquire it. So let us go pay Lord Liar a visit.
Okay. And she'll be joining us a little later. This girl is going to join us.
Is something burdening you? It is done.
Well, that was easy.
Oh, enough waiting. I
I'm
crave.
going to check her gear. The armor of persistence. Falling to be reduced by 2, resistance, and blade ward. Okay, so, So resistance, gain a d4 on saving throws. Blade ward, so she takes half damage from most non-magical attacks. And she's already reducing damage by 2.
What am I to do?
And the Shadowheart's currently holding those. I'm going to send them to my main dude. Oh no, not Karlak. I didn't want to click Karlak. I wanted to click myself. There we go. Okay. Now, well, that's right. While I'm here, I wanted to do... I'm going to do the respec because I don't need that headband of intellect. You know, put stuff away in a bit.
A private word would be nice.
And talk to Will. Why are you going that way? He's got nothing to say about what just happened. Shadowheart, what does she have to say about Asterian's redemption?
Well, I hope, aside from the obvious.
These boots have seen everything.
And what does Halson have to say about what's happened? Nothing. Okay. He has absolute bupkis to say. Okay. Okay, now before I hit to sleep, I am going to do that quick respec with Withers. I can put my... I no longer need the inch, but I don't want to leave it with a negative.
Dost thou require a new ally? Or mayhaps as thou desire?
Okay. So here we go. We're taking Rogue, we're going abilities. I don't actually need charisma that high. 1, 2, 1, 2. That gets rid of the negative on intelligence. One on perception and sleight of hand. Good. Okay, I've got insight, perception, investigation, and acrobatics. I have sleight of hand and stealth for my background. And I got expertise in sleight of hand and perception. Okay. Okay. Now we do the full level up. Nothing to do there. Level 3, we want that thief subclass, which it's given us. Good. Gives us the bonus one. I mean, assassin's great and all, but that only really applies on the first attack. So this is designed so we're like a blur with blades here. And then we take the 4th level in Rogue to get that feat. Start our ability score improvement. Two. And at 5th level, we switch to Bard. Abilities, skills, I don't. And then gain. Anything I'd want performance or arcana. I'm going to take performance though, so we can do stuff with our... Oh no, Jack of all trades gives us half in that. Well, it helps with everything. So, okay, yeah, we'll do that. Starting instrument is the loot. Make sure we're on loot. Spells. Spells. We don't want Tasha's, we want that. Don't need heroism, we want that. Don't need whispers, we'll take cure wounds. Or no, not cure wounds, we'll take disguise self. Cantrips, mockery, we want that. I guess Blade Ward's good to have. The biggest problem with Bard is you don't get a lot of offensive spells with it. Which sucks. I'm going to choose another spell. What have I got? I'm going to pick up Cure Wounds from there. Just because having extra healing is a good thing. No, we don't want lore. Whilst lore is nice and gives a crap ton, because you get expertise with lore right there. So that's like a crap ton of extra skill, plus 3 extra skills you can pick. We want to go swords, because that gives us all of these funky things. Higher level, I'm going to take invisibility. Fighting style, we want 2-weapon fighting, because that gives us ability modifier to offhand. Level 4, we gain a new cantrip. Not that any of these are really good. We'll take minor illusion. Add another spell in. Now we'll take that. Go ability improvement, because then we max out our dex. Take our point in con. Bumps that up, gives us extra hit points. We already got Speak with Dead. Detect Thoughts. And so on. Here, we'll take Cloud of Daggers. Or no, I want not Cloud of Daggers. I'll pick up Featherfall. So that's very useful to have. Now we get our extra attack. Spells, we got 3rd levels. We'll pick up Plant Growth, because why not? And we can slow down the enemies coming in is always a good thing. Pick up greater invisibility. And our final level, Bard 8, gives us another feat. And class feature, level 4 spells, extra level 4 spell slots. Did we learn a spell? Take that. Feat. And it's time to take an actual feat because we want dual wielder. There. But now we're also going to take not you. Going to be equipped because that gives me a +2 to attack rolls, initiative rolls, and perception checks. I like it. Mask is kind of funky looking too. Well, it gives a new hairdo with it. Huh. Okay. There's an extra loot. Oh, yeah, that's right. That got unequipped, so we'll re-equip Crimson Mischief. And I can put the rest of that stuff away. We'll go do our sleep just in case there's something that triggers while we're sleeping. And nothing happened while we were asleep. Good. Alrighty. Well, it is at this point that we are going to call it for this session. Until the next time, I want you all to have a great one. And please don't forget to hit us a like and subscribe.